Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Wakakadash. The Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. Rosh Morganashal Tongue, and I said Barakathon to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim, Ma'akwaf, and I say Shalom. And this is a sit-down lesson 444 called Lawyer Bashmesha. And this is a sit-down lesson of the M.O.T.B news updates as of January 12th, 2026 on this Monday afternoon. And this is from the AI overview for Google.com. And it says, recent news, the central digital bank currencies and central digital bank currency highlights global developments and we're plotting of digital currency. It says, with the significant political privacy debates, particularly in the United States and Europe, right? We've definitely been seeing that, the United States banning the pushing of the digital currency, of the central digital bank currency being banned, of it being created here in America. And as we've been seeing, other countries leaning towards the increasing plotting and more leaning towards pushing towards, the central digital bank currency. And while others are leaning towards, the stable coin backed currency.
Hello,
M.O.T.B. While others leaning towards the stable backed currency and the Bitcoin cryptocurrencies will too, and more pushing of the digital currency, which is, and the pushing of the digital dollar, and all that's going to lead to the road to the M.O.T.B, right along with the digital RFID chip in order for you to buy and sell. As we, leaning towards that direction, I want to add a side note to that. It says global and regional developments. It says China, the People's Bank of China, is considering allowing the use of backed stable coins to boost the yuan's global adoptions. The shift from its prior crypto ban, the existing digital yuan has reached over 100 million yuan in the transactions since its debut. It says in Europe, the academics are urging the EU legislatures to support the comprehensive digital euro to avoid reliance on the U.S. payment infrastructure and private stablecoins. The European Central Bank, ECB, is advancing its project, has selected service providers with a focus on balancing privacy and transparency through the measures like potential holding limits. Asia Pacific central banks in Asia Pacific regional, including Singapore, Hong Kong, and Manila, are actively involved in the wholesales and a multi-central digital currency platform for cross-border settlements, such as Enbridge. The Philippines has completed testing with the use of the results of its its roadmap. The United Kingdom, the Bank of England, has announced plans to the Digital Pound Lab to test potential features, businesses models, and is seeking business to understand the values for merchants. The Norwich Bank, it says Norway's central bank stated that December 2025 that it does not see a immediate need to introduce a central digital bank currency due to the efficiency of existing payment systems, but will continue to search and publish a report early in 2026. It says political and policy debates. The United States' potential for financial monitoring of the surveillance is a major concern. The U.S. A bill has introduced a block of Federal Reserve for issuing and retail central digital currency. President Donald Trump has issued an executive order to stop the development of the U.S. central digital currency, which have lead experts to caution that the approach could speed up the de-dollarization if other nations move forward with the efficient digital payment options, was most likely leaning towards that direction.
Hello, Moto.
And it says the central concerns critics, including some U.S. representatives, argue that the digital ID and essential digital bank currency risky turns nations into surveillance states. Concerning also exists that surging in the central digital bank currency usage could undermine commercial banks' ability to issue loans and drive economic growth. It says key data. Global adoption as of July 2025, as of July 2025, as of last year, 134 jurisdictions representing over 90% of a global GDP are exploring central digital currencies. R9 has fully launched a state-owned digital, a fully launched a state-owned digital currency. Right, when we've been seeing that, I believe it's like three or four countries linked to that: the Bahamas, and Nigeria, and another country I forgot who it was. While other countries are in the plot stages of it as they pushing forth towards the central digital currency as their final touch, as their final push. It says forms of central digital currency can be retail accessible to the public like cash or wholesale limit to banks for international internet interim bank settlements. It says for alleged insider.
Hello, Moto.
And it says academics urges legislators to back a hypothesis of a digital euro. It says a stable excellent with a cowboy badge, Wyoming's digital dollar breakthrough. Norway Bank sees no immediate need for digital currency. It's the book of Revelations. Revelations 13 and verse 16, and it calls of all, both small and great, rich or poor, free or bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their FOREHEDS. Right, so we're seeing more and more pushing of the digital RFID chip as we're seeing, the central digital currency pushing all these other nations, Bitcoin, stablecoin, cryptocurrency, and all that's going to lead to the road to the M.O.T.B, of the M.A.R.K, of the B.E.S.T, as we're entering this new financial system, as the paper dollar is going to be thinking of past, the physical cash and the physical coins, that's going to be thinking of past. Revelations 13 verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, say that he had the Quran or the name of the BEST or his name. Right, so in order for you to buy or sell, got the pushing of the visual RFID chip of the MARK of the BEST. Revelations 13 verse 18, it says, here is wisdom, let him have understanding. Count the number of the BEST, for it is a number of a man, and his number is SIX, 300 squared SIX. So with that, hopefully this sit down lesson was edifying. Salaki for the momentary pause, with the phone calls and stuff like that. So Salaki for that. So as I mentioned once again, this is a sit down lesson of the M.O.T.B news updates as of January the 12th, 2026 on this Monday afternoon. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem HaKadosh. And the Heavenly Father, the true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem. In the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai, those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashon Kodash of the time. And I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles, while Akim, to the next time, I would say Shalom.